Let us continue our solution. Okay, so this is fifth question. So first we'll write what is given in the question. So he's saying benefits paid 80/60 by death, he's saying. So we'll write all here claims by death. Claims by death. Okay, first is what? How much paid? Claims by death paid is how much? 8060. I'm writing in a column 8060. Okay, next opening we are having death how much? 200. Plus minus we have to do opening claims by death. How much is opening claims by death? 200, and is giving same plus closing claims by death. How much closing claims by death? 250. Okay, next we are having, this is maturity, we'll see later. First we'll do death, then we are having claims amount ceded in reinsurance. Death is how much? 280. Ceded means minus claim ceded. Only death we are taking. How much is death here? 280. Okay, next we are having accepted. Death accepted in reinsurance, how much? 400. Accepted we have to add. How much is accepted? 400. Okay, so what we have done, all debts we have taken. So claims by death paid, he say given 8060. Opening he has given, we have written. Closing also we have written. Opening we deducted and closing we have added. Then claims also he is saying reinsurance, he is saying one we are having here death, ceded and accepted. Ceded is 280 minus, and death accepted we have to add. We have done this. Okay, so we are getting 8060 minus 200 plus 250 minus 280 plus 400. We are getting 8690. Okay, so claims by death we got 8690. How we got? Very easy. See, claims by death he is given 8060. Opening we have deducted, closing we have added, claim ceded we have deducted, accepted we have added. All debts we have taken. Information relating to death we have taken. 250 plus 400 minus 200 minus 280. 8060 minus 200 plus 250 minus 280 plus 400. What total we are getting? 8060 minus 200 plus 250 minus 280 plus 400. 8230. Totals 8060 minus 200 plus 250 minus 280 400. Yes, 8230 we are getting total by that's. Okay, now we'll do maturity now. Claims by maturity. Claims by maturity paid is how much? 2350. Outstanding beginning and how much? 450. Closing is how much? 600. Beginning of the year 450, deduct. Next closing, how much closing? 600. Okay, so this beginning minus this is plus. Next ceded we are having how much? 140. So let me write here minus ceded 140 plus accepted we have to write. How much is accepted? 160. Okay, same as we have done with the death, how we have done in the same way we have to do maturity also. So 2350 minus 450 plus 600 minus 140 plus 160 to 2520. Let me check. 2350 plus 600 plus 160 minus 450 minus 140 2520. Yes, so we are getting 8230 maturity death and maturity 2520. And some more expenses we are having here, annuity paid and surrenders also. Annuity is 400, surrender is 250. We have to write this also. Annuities paid 400 and surrenders 250. Let us do all addition. Plus 8230 plus 400 plus 250. 1140 11400. So this is benefits paid, total benefits paid 1140. Okay, what we have done, see, claims by death or maturity both are same, the adjustment is same. What is same? Opening we have to write, deduct, closing we have to add, ceded we have to deduct, and accepted we have to add, and surrenders we have done. Okay, so like this we have to solve the problems. Easy to solve. We'll do long questions now. Page number F10, example number 1 will do. Okay, so what is saying, from the following information prepare revenue account for the year ended 31st March 2004. Is asking to prepare revenue account and the date is given 31st March 2004. Premium received, first year premium, renewal premium, and employees, these two premiums will go to the schedule number 1 premium. It is written. I have purchased second hand book. Okay, so that's why it is written there. Employee remuneration will go to schedule number 3. Rent and rates, this employee remuneration will go to schedule number 3, operating expenses. Then this rent and taxes will go to operating, printing and stationery, operating, profit on sale, schedule number 1, consideration also schedule number 1. Then we have interest, dividends, rent gross, schedule number 1, commission paid, schedule number 2, provision for tax we have to write after commission. This is not schedule number 3. Yes, we have to write operating, after operating expenses. I'll show you how to write here. Okay, then we are having insurance claim paid by death, maturity, and dispaid. This all will come to schedule number 4. Okay, so we have to solve, we have to prepare first format, then we have to prepare notes to accounts also. Like this we have to prepare. So let me draw format first. So we'll write the format. We have prepared the format. We'll write the heading now. So heading will be revenue account of now. The name is not given. We write for the year ended 31st March 2004. Okay, particulars, I have tried schedule number, I have not written. We'll draw one more column, amount. Okay, so first we'll write premium earned, net we have to write. This is schedule number 1. Then we write income from investments. There is no schedule for income from investments. Okay, next we are having interest, dividends, and rent gross. First we'll complete the format. Next we are to write profit on sale of investments. This entire format we are writing first. Okay, after that we are having other income. If it is there, we have to write. Then after that, consideration for annuities granted. This is a format we are doing now, don't get confused. Format first we have to do. Then we get total A. Okay, then we do commission. Schedule 2. Under this we have to write operating expenses. Schedule 3. Okay, then we have to write provision for taxation. Format we are doing. There is no schedule for provision of tax. Then we have to do total B. Okay, then we have to do benefits paid. Schedule 4. Then we do total C. Then we write surplus. How to do surplus? A minus B minus C. From income, A minus B minus C, when we do, we'll get surplus. Okay, so we have to prepare workings also. Now let us continue. I prepared schedules also. 3 schedules you have to prepare. Schedule number 1, that is premium. 3 operating expenses, and 4 is benefits paid. So we have prepared for 3 schedules. So first, what is here? Premium, first year premium. So we'll write under premium. First year premium. So how much is first year premium? 1850. Next we are having renewal premium 275. Renewal 275. After that we are having employee remuneration 125. So we'll write under operating employee remuneration 125. Okay. After that we are having rent, rates and taxes, that is also comes under operating expenses. Rent rates we are having 10. After that we are having printing and stationery 5. Written. Next, after that we are having profit on sale of investments. So we have written in format. You have to go in front of profit on sale of investment. How much is that? Amount is 30. We have written in front of profit on sale of investment. Okay. After that we are having consideration for annuities granted is 220. Also we are in the format consideration for annuities granted, amount is 220. Okay. Next we are having interest and dividend gross 120. So we have written interest and dividend gross. Here also we have written in format directly 120. After that we are having commission paid directly. We can write under schedule 240. Commission paid schedule 240. Next we are having provision for taxation, that is 5. So provision for taxation we have written here. We can write directly 5. Next we are having income insurance claims, benefits paid by death and maturity 800 200. So we have tried here by death, benefits paid by death 800, maturity 200. Okay. Then annuities paid is how much? 100. Annuities paid is 100. Okay. So we have written all the things which are there, the items which are there in the direct format we have written, and the items which are more than one we have prepared for working notes. So we have prepared working note first: premium, shared operating expenses and benefit paid. So let us do total of premium first. 1875 plus 275 getting 2150. The total of premium is 2150. So let us write in front of schedule number 1 2150. Next, operating expenses 125, 10, 135, 140. 140 is operating expenses. So we'll write in front of operating expenses 140. Okay. Next we have benefits paid. We'll do total 800 plus 300 1100. Okay. So we'll write in front of benefits paid 1100. Now we have to do totals now. So total A we are having 2150 plus 120 plus 30 in 2300 as 1870 plus 275 2145. Sorry, 2145 we are getting total. 2145 plus 120 plus 30 plus 220. $180 plus 275. 1850 plus 275. 2125. Totals. Here also 2125. 2125 plus 120 plus 30 plus 220. 2495. Totals. Then 40, 180, 185. Total B, and 3 is how much total? 1100. Okay, surplus how we get? 2495 minus 185 minus 100. So total A is 2495, total B is 185 minus 100 minus 185 minus 100. 2210. Oh, 1100. This is totally 1100. See, I am doing mistakes. Correction. This all mistakes should not do in exam. 55 minus 1210 is your surplus. Easy, right? Okay. So this format you should know first, and these items where we have to write that schedules also you have to know. Schedule number 1, premium earned, what will come in that we have to know. Commission also you should know. Operating expenses and benefits paid. We have done simple problems on that also, and we have started these long problems. Okay, I hope you people are following. Please see the videos. Exams are approaching. September 10th, second week onwards they are saying, maybe most probably from 11 or 10 they are saying exams will be there. Okay, so please see the videos.